bloodlust. We are his savagery incarnate. The epitome of brutality. Rewarded for our ferocity. Join our relentless hunt. Enact the wrath of the Blood God. Unleash your fury. Blood for the Blood God. Skulls for the Skull Throne.
Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing today? Hello, hello, hello. It is a glorious, what day is it? Thursday? Which means it's time to dive into some more Total War Warhammer 3. I need to fix that bot. How are we all doing today? Well, I hope. Oh, goodness.
Another wretched foul lizard thing joins the Red Host. Cursed Sotek spawn.
Hey, Mornington Crescent, thanks so much for the 5 gifted subs, my dude. Good coffee, Joey. Thanks so much for the 14 months of support. Prophetum Knox, welcome to the Red Host. Thanks so much for getting a tier 1 sub. I really appreciate the support. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, what's wrong with your bot? It's too aggressive. I just wanted to say, hey, drink some water, chat and streamer. All right, let's just get into it, and then we can chat. Spartan Elite, thanks so much for the 5 gift subs, my dude. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Can I show the changes of the faction selection and custom battles? Yes, I can. But hold on a second. I'm gonna... Hold on. I will, but I have to make sure I don't accidentally, like, show some weird nonsense. I don't know what's gonna show up. But I will show you. Okay. Okay, check this out. Check this out. So this is the new, custom battle thing. You'll notice I have a Lizardman City selected. Who knows? Maybe we'll spend some time later this week or today showing off some of the custom battle maps that are unique for like some of the Game 1 races. That could be fun to show off. But we're gonna play some Skarbrand first. But so in this instance in Grand Cathay, you'll notice that I can cycle through the faction colors. So right now I'm Cathay and this is Miao Ying's colors. But if I click this button, oh, well now I'm the Western Provinces. So you can see all of my characters are changing colors. And your units will change colors too. So the Western Provinces, that's Zhao Ming's. You could also play as the Burning Wind Nomads, who are an AI faction. Or you can play as the Celestial Loyalists. Or the Dissenter Lords of Jinshin. Or the Eastern River Lords. Or the Imperial Wardens. Or the Rebel Lords of Nanyang. Or the Jade Custodians. So pretty every single AI faction in the game, as long as they have like a associated as long as they have an associated race in game, then you can play as them
X101
using their colors. So it's not a full army painter, but it's closer, you know. Makes mirror matches a little less obnoxious. All right, go ask Alice. Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. Jesus, guys, hype trains all over the place. Good lord. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Also, before we get started, okay, here we go. Good morning and welcome to the stream to Johnny Thorson, Big Aggie 72, Gigago Contes, Gruzgov, Vitarius, Victorian Goth, Akomix, Charger Rhino 369, Froz Emperor, Servant of the Great Horned Rat, Hawk Godly, Atarak 9663, Bloodclaw Blob, Tybelane, Interest 64, Mr. Bonky Daleks, Unveiled Man, Random Guy 007, Darth Sith 777, Go As Alice 24, Laser Cat 24, Rod 119, CS, Living Legend, Rudy Rainbow, Damian Kane 213, Holy Artist 95, Neon Chameleon 2, Go Force, Jockey Diego, and Peter Unlustig 69. And we've already had a lore fact redeemed this morning, which is from Dr. Enigma, who wants Skarbrand's lore. We will go over Skarbrand's lore. The Slow Hand, welcome to the stream. We will go over Skarbrand's lore after we start the campaign. We'll talk about that while we're playing. So, Khorne. Khorne, the blood god, rages upon his brass throne, resting atop a mountain of skulls built from the countless heads of the great champions of his followers that his followers have slain over an immeasurable number of eons. He cares not from where the blood flows so long as it does so in his name. It is not uncommon to see the warriors of Khorne fighting amongst themselves, battling to prove their skill in a combat rise higher in the eyes of their wrathful master. To follow Khorne is to embrace violence and destruction, and to pledge utter subservience to his cause. Khorne's most favored servants are gifted with immense power. Some may even ascend to demonhood, and it is these chosen few who are tasked with bringing his wrath down upon the world. Blood for the blood god. And we've got Skarbrand. If you've played Taurix, you're gonna kinda understand the gist of Skarbrand. He's very similar. Skarbrand, also known as the Exiled One, was once the greatest of all Khorne's demons. Undone by his pride, he was banished from the service of the Blood God and cast from Khorne's realm. Forever tormented by his downfall, Skarbrand wanders the mortal and immortal realms, a restless fury that cannot be stopped. We replenish in foreign territory. Other Khornate factions hate us. We get 25 bonus campaign movement after raising a settlement. 35 additional campaign movement ranged for Skarbrand's army after winning a battle. And we get cheaper recruitment cost if we are in enemy territory or in raised territory. And we start pretty high up in the Chaos Wastes. So, without further ado, it's time to watch a movie. Please enjoy. Oh wait, I gotta read this part. No subtlety has Khorne. He yearns only for battle. Slaughter is his desire. Blood to sate an unquenchable thirst, and skulls to pile about his throne. Skarbrand was the most worthy of Khorne's bloodthirsters, the greatest of the Blood God's reapers. But that was before his exile, cast from Khorne's presence, and now he finds himself on the wrong side of the maelstrom in the aftermath of Ursun's roar. But there is a way for the greater demon to find favor with his master again. Guided by the tome, I travel across the Chaos Ways through jagged mountains and lava rivers to Skarbrand's lair, Infernius. Thanks for the hype train, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Also, Prophet Knox, thanks so much for the bits. Appreciate it.
Jagged rocks and rivers of fire. Here I found the greatest of all bloodthirsters. Bones of all that walked or crawled littered his lair. Skarbrand, rage incarnate. I had but a moment to make my case. The time it took to sharpen his murderous blades. The demon had spent millennia harvesting skulls to earn the forgiveness of his master, the Chaos God, Khorne. The skull of Ursun would gain his favor.
What do you know of Khorne's favor?
Nothing, mighty Skarbrand. I am but a servant, ready to aid your slaughter.
I can smell the magic on you, Seer. I'll take your skull.
Why take mine when you can have the skull of a god? Let me guide you through the maelstrom to where Be'lakor imprisons the bear. Take his skull. All I want is a drop of Ursun's blood.
Keep your skull. Give me the bear. One skull for the throne. The rest are mine to collect.
Our goal is to take the head of the God Bear. A worthy trophy for the Skull Throne.
Find me Skull's little man, or yours is next.
At once, mighty Reaper. The whole region is awash with heads that will easily be parted from their necks. Here is your first prey, a mortal army wishing to catch the gaze of the Blood God. Instead, they draw your attention. Slaughter the mortal insects that infest this region, and claim Bloodfire Falls as your own. Further afield, you'll find plenty more enemies to rip asunder. The forces of hated Slaanesh cower at the monolith. Or perhaps seek out more of Khorne's disciples. Not to ally with, of course, but to kill. For your father cares not from where the blood flows. In the south, you may encounter greenskins. Then there are the Norse, mortals who will worship you if you let them, or introduce them to your twin axes. If you continue your trail of destruction south, then even richer lands shall be in reach. The fragile souls of Kislev and the Empire will fuel your rise to ultimate power. Only the spineless occupy such settlements. Followers of Khorne bring slaughter, razing everything until there is naught but blood-stained ruins. The more skulls you take, the easier it will be to enter the realm of chaos and seek the dying god. So, let the blood harvest begin.
All right. Welcome to the stream, everyone. So real quick, we've had a couple of questions be redeemed. So a quick TLDR for anyone that doesn't know Skarbrand. Skarbrand the Exile was once the he was once the mightiest and most favored of all of Khorne's bloodthirsters. So he was one of the big guys in charge, and he had a lot of good things going for him. He was unstoppable and was just kind of rage and hatred incarnate. However, Skarbrand was so esteemed in his father's eyes that he Skarbrand started to get a little full of himself, because Khorne trusted him as his ultimate general, but it still wasn't enough for Skarbrand. And Tzeentch, seeing an opportunity to mess with one of his greatest rivals, started to whisper into Skarbrand's ears, and basically he played up to Skarbrand's pride, because Skarbrand was more prideful than he was anything else. And this ultimately resulted in there being a nasty incident where Skarbrand kept having this whispering, constantly messing with him over and over and over and over, until finally it just broke him and he lost it and turned his rage upon Khorne himself, because Tzeentch kept saying, "You're his mightiest champion. You do so much for him. You're better than, you're stronger. You're better in every way. You should strike down Khorne. You should prove how you're the mightiest." So Skarbrand attacked Khorne while Khorne's back was turned to him, and stabbed him in the back. And by doing so, he scratched Khorne's armor, even though Skarbrand threw everything he had into the blow. All he did was scratch his armor. But the betrayal and the arrogance of Skarbrand was so immense that it pissed off Khorne to such an extent that he turned upon Skarbrand in a fury, grabbed him, and just squeezed everything out of him except for his rage and hatred, then marched up to the top of the Brass Citadel and threw Khorne out of the realm of chaos, where he went up into the orbit and came down upon the world like a falling meteor, and the raging flames as he re-entered the orbit and the impact as he crashed into the planet shattered some of his horns and destroyed his wings. So his wings are mangled, so he cannot fly. He can jump, but he cannot fly. And that is the story of Skarbrand. Ever since then, he's been wandering around being super pissed off about everything. Oh, there's a combat trial stance. Gives you more winds of magic. Gives you skulls per turn and unit experience, but causes you that's kind of cool. You can give yourself attrition. Was he the twin-tailed comet? No. No, he was not.
They are skulls of Khorne.
Alright, let's take a look at some of these boys. How common are demon princes in the lore? They're pretty rare. A mortal becoming a demon prince is a very, very monumentous occasion. It's kind of like a world-changing occasion. Generally speaking, I would probably say there's like hundreds at best demon princes for every dark god. Undivided in the lore, there's only one, which is Be'lakor. This game obviously has opened that and has created the first new undivided demon prince ever since Be'lakor, which is of course the Godslayer, who is the player insert character. Is there a big gap between stronger demon princes and the weakest? No, they're all pretty freakishly strong. Be'lakor is the mightiest demon prince because he is traditionally the only undivided one, which makes him kind of terrifying. Skarbrand looks so good, dude. He's just so angry. What do you even do with all that angry? And we've got our bloodletters. They look good, dude. I always love that bloodletters have those, like, xenomorph heads. We've got a blood throne. So we got a demon motorcycle that is alive with 2 crew and a dude on the back helping control it. So this is our blood shrine of Khorne. And look, we even got a fancy book. He's reading about how awesome he's reading just a chill little book while everyone else around him slaughters. Like this is the librarian of the bloodletters. No flaming swords. I think the flaming swords might be the Exalted. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We've got these lads, the Blood Crushers of Khorne, riding on their juggernauts, mechanical demons. Spooky. More Blood Crushers. We have anything else? Oh, and then we just got some. We've got some Chaos Warhounds of Khorne. Spooky dogs. Yeah, so the basic bloodletters do not have the flaming swords. They don't seem to have the hellblades. it's a traffic rule break, or it's traffic laws. That's funny. I may be an angry bloodletter, but I still obey the laws of the road. Plus, blood thrones are super duper nice because they have the totem of endless bloodletting, which gives melee attack and leadership to all nearby allies. And they also have Gore Feast, which makes it so that when this thing is in combat, it's healing as it eats people. Delightful. Let's kill some folks.
Today we sing a song of slaughter. Blood, skull, strength.
Oh, that's so strong and so good. Rage embodied. So Skarbrand can make enemies rampage. So kind of like how the Tomb Prince can. But except for Skarbrand could always use it, instead of just when he's low on health. Get him, Skarbrand. I love that he just throws his axes. Punt. Do the thing. Would a follower of Khorne be happy to have their skull end up as part of Khorne's collection, or is that for enemies? Generally speaking, it is seen as an honor to have your skull made part of the Skull Throne, but the followers of Khorne are all incredibly arrogant and prideful in most often. Pride is a major failing of Khorne's followers. In the sense that they all tend to be very heavily obsessed with proving themselves superior. So losing to them is a disgrace. You never want to lose a fight. However, if you prove to be like an incredibly powerful warrior in and of your own right, and your skull ends up being harvested, if you were a truly mighty warrior, then you will have a position of immense honor on the Skull Throne. Let's reap captives. I want more skulls. We got a Blood Reaper!
Kill Blood Reaper.
So I can keep going.
Crimson Death.
Let's fix our camera settings.
Glory to the Blood God.
CA, why make this save between campaigns? It would be a really simple change, and it would make the game a lot easier.
X505. Can gods destroy demon princes / greater demons or take their powers away?
Yeah. Yeah, they could absolutely just snuff them out of existence. They virtually never do, because they're always of use.
My blood
But if they wanted to, they could. Dactylima, Some Mage, Ikatalka, Night in Flames, New to Hire, welcome to the stream. How are y'all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I thought that Ursa was depicted as a large burly man, not just a bear, or am I wrong? Gods can be depicted in any number of great ways. When you read about a god like Urson, what's the Khorne buff for High Winds of Magic? I don't know, I'll check. I know that, like, in Storm of Magic fights and stuff, he can't use magic, but if the enemy uses too much magic, you get the ability to summon an extra Bloodthirster. But gods in the Warhammer world can appear as any myriad of forms, but Urson's most traditional appearance is as a literal bear. It's just that some in Kislevite culture would interpret him differently. But there are many gods that you'll see in, like, a myriad of forms. Generally, they will have a true form, but in the vast majority of cases, they're, when their followers are talking about them or you're learning about them, they could show up as a lot of different things. Skarbrand should be fine to attack on his own. I like how this is like just a ruin. It's kind of an interesting map. Okay, we're gonna have one of y'all capture this, and the other one comes smashing into them. Attack from all angles!
Skarbrand.
What's the main goal of Chaos? Every faction has its own desire and its own like goal it's trying to accomplish. There's not just one single objective that they have.
Is the Dragon Emperor on par with other gods like Sigmar and the Ancestors?
It seems that way. Yes, the Dragon Emperor seems to be a god's level of power. Yeah. Actually, I want y'all to come deal with this. Sandwich! Alright, the dogs will get that under control. Am I going to show off any other Chaos factions when I can? We did play the Demon Prince a bit yesterday. So if you're interested in watching the Demon Prince footage, you could always check out yesterday's VOD. I love that the motorcycle just like Tokyo drifts into people. Which Dragon Child do I want to see the most? I want to see I would love to see the Death Dragon the most. The one that resides beneath the one that resides within the underworld. When can I show Kislev? I don't think I'm allowed to say that, unfortunately. Petrix, thanks so much for the stretch reminder. Can I show you Kislev by invading them? Yeah, we could technically do that. See, we don't want to occupy. Occupying is not what you want to do with more. If we blood them, we could summon a blood host. Yeah, let's do that. Blood for the blood god. Bloodletting streak of 3 victories. So that lets us summon essentially a bonus army that will be slowly but surely degrading. Give me casualty replenishment. I don't think I can make it anywhere else this turn, so we'll go this way. Somebody redeemed a name. They want this to be Felix Manflare.
My blood fury was unstoppable. The harbinger of doom.
I'll take Bloodletters and some Furies of Khorne. Oh, my finances. Okay, so maybe instead of doing that just yet.
Ares cheered. X10. So what's the high winds of magic buff now for Khorne?
So when Khorne has high magic... Oh, I think it's... Where is it? That's the Blood Host. I think I need to get it up there before I can see the buff. What is Archaon? Archaon is an Everchosen. Everchosens are mortals who have not dedicated themselves to any of the dark gods, and but they're still mortal. And the Everchosens are where the Dark Gods tend to put all of their power behind, because ultimately for them, they they very much do not like putting their power behind a singular demon, because the last time they did that, they got Be'lakor, which caused a lot of problems. They would much rather just focus on putting their powers behind a mortal, because it's a little bit more restricting. But generally, it is a mortal whose job is to bring together all the different forces of chaos and unite them into a singular legion, whose responsibility is to unite chaos and kind of get them organized and on the move.
Greatest bloodletter.
Raise or conquer the following settlement. Oh, I guess I could conquer it, but I don't really want to do that.
I go. Blood Reaver. Spurs me strong.
I need to get to the Bridge of Brass.
Nothing shall own you. Blood for the blood god.
But an Everchosen has to be mortal. That's kind of one of the key things about them, is they have to be a human. A demon cannot be Everchosen. Be'lakor has been trying for a really long time to steal the mantle of Everchosen. He was never able to pull it off. Okay, let's lure him away from the settlement. I'm happy to fight him. I just don't want to fight him with that army combined.
Blood, the blood god. Skulls, the skulls.
I like how it keeps getting me missions, and it's like, hey, bro, you're spending an awful lot of money. Let's do this. Summon an army for me to kill. Peace. Who do I think the Monkey King will be put against for his Lord Pack? Well, that's assuming we're still getting normal Lord Packs. There have been some rumors I've heard here and there that we might not be getting Lord Packs anymore. We may see, like, new types of DLCs. But if they were going to do a Lord Pack with the Monkey King, I would probably put him up against... I would probably put him up against a Chaos character or an Ogre. Joe, close up with the Furies? Sure. We'll try and do a close up whenever we acquire new units. They're kind of hard to... Ugly little bastards, aren't they? Kind of like draconic bat human things with lots of eyes. Doesn't he fight against the Southern Dragon a lot in the lore? They kind of have... They are frenemies. Oh yeah, I can land. Well, I don't think they don't land so much as they just hover very high above... They hover just above the ground. They don't really like land though, so they're it's a little easier to focus on them down here. They look good though. Where are my enemies? Let's take the high ground route. I guess I could have my infantry take this direction, led by the Blood Reaper. And then we can have the cavalry go with Skarbrand, because Skarbrand is like super fast.
The drinker of blood.
If Be'lakor were future DLC, what could he add that the Demon Prince doesn't already do? He would have established magic items. He would have a built-in lore of magic. He would have like a much more specifically designed tree and experience and narrative. Like, he wouldn't be customizable anymore, but he would add in a little bit more of that like narrative focus. And he's just a character a lot of people like. But he's also a really big shadow wizard, and would probably be given some little cool abilities here and there. What are the magic items for Skarbrand? His axes.
Yes, eradicate them.
So with Chaos Undivided being a pure demon faction, where does that leave the Warriors of Chaos when we get the big map? Being the Warriors of Chaos? Still? Undertaker, I'm aware of what they're doing with Be'lakor. I can't talk about it, but I'm aware of it. Yeah, you're a nerd. There's some weird shenanigans around it. Chili, Lagarto, Grombrindle, Ancestor, Arceus, Star Destroyer, Puro 1704, and Andy War. Thank you all so much for being here. And Andy War, thank you so much for the hydrate. I appreciate that. Who's my favorite faction I've gotten to play so far? Honestly, everything's been pretty fun. I'm gonna be honest. Everything's been really fun so far. I would have a very genuinely difficult time just picking one thing. As silly and tacky as that may sound. How much can I? When can I raid stance? 50%.
Stomp onward. Seize all they have.
Blood Reaper, let's get training up and running. What am I gonna do with these Doom Harvesters? These guys are like just a little bit too... Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll raid and run this way. I guess I could march, because there's like... Looks like there's easier to slap around enemies over here. Yeah, we'll just run over that way.
So many skulls for the taking.
Let's see, I did that. What did the Chaos Undivided mark do for Be'lakor in the Storm of Chaos editions? I don't remember off the top of my head. 20 new units.
I crave bloodshed.
The Bridge of Brass. Is Skarbrand a lot like Tarx's mechanics? They're similar. Tarx has better overall movement, and Tarx has the ability to become a juggernaut that just keeps going. Skarbrand does not have quite that level of momentum, but he has some similar things. I can't talk about... The only thing I could talk to y'all about are single-player related things involving Khorne, Cathay, and Demons of Chaos. Those are the things I'm allowed to talk about. Anything that is not outside of that, I cannot talk about. Or anything that you've seen on a stream or in an official announcement. I want to say the mark of Chaos Undivided was... What was it? It actually did something. Hold on. I can actually look this up. I have a program on my PC that'll let me... That keeps all of the rules of every edition sitting around for me. 1 second. This is gonna bother me now if I don't look it up. Let's see. I want... Storm of Chaos. Let's do this. Then where is Be'lakor? I don't know what section he's hidden under. Should be under this section. Let's see, it should be 6th edition. Nothing's forbidden. Am I selecting the wrong army? Oh, I think I need that army. Lords. There's Khorne the Conqueror. I don't see Be'lakor though. But what I can do is just pull up a random unit and do... Oh, Chaos Undivided is just reroll psych checks. It was alright. Like, it's good, but it's not, like, amazing. Grease's Goldtooth OF. Oh, Grease's Goldtooth OnlyFans. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Can demons just generally just chill in the Chaos Way since it's close enough to the Warp Gates? Or the Realm of Chaos? Kind of. They can, but it depends on how strongly the winds of magic are blowing in the Chaos Ways. Demons generally don't like to just exist. Usually there are express purposes they're working on, or things that they want to accomplish in like a given time. They very, very rarely are just like about and doing stuff just for the sake of it. That can happen, but it's rare. So they could exist in the Chaos Waste most of the time, but they have to be within certain regions of it, because the Chaos Wastes are pretty unstable and are generally changing a lot. So there are times where some areas will be better than others. It's all kind of a big mess. Okay, Warhounds. No, okay, Furies. I want you all to go that way. Warhounds, go take that. Skarbrand, let's get busy. Motorcycle! Will we see Chaos Sieges this stream? Like a Chaos Major Settlement? Probably. I would be shocked if we didn't, to be honest. Don't fight the Aspiring Champions. Come on, shoot. Get. Got a job for you. Maybe I don't. Let's go dive into those Chaos Warriors, keep them pinned. We've almost unlocked our first buff. Furies, evacuate! Vacate the premises! Or just die, I guess that's fine too. Dude, they made the music so much better in this game. It's like obscene how much better it is. Why are they glowing? Oh, because they have more than 60 kills. So they're empowered. Very nice. I do love that a lot about Khorne. That Khorne just gets like flat out beefy when they get enough kills on a unit. So you can see this unit's stat line is vastly superior to this unit. But these guys are about to get 60 kills. Boom! We got 60 kills. Bigger stat line. Wolves are gonna go claim some more objectives. Have we won over here yet? Yeah, my Furies are dead though. That's unfortunate. Skarbrand, quit playing with your food.
Joins the red host. Cursed Sotek spawn.
And now we've got momentum, so my army is getting better melee attack and vigor healing per second, which is super nice. Nice. Let's capture this minor supply point. Bloodletters, take this one. We can stack all that momentum and get some sexy, sexy stats. Let's pull our blood crushers back so we get another big charge. Blood Throne can hold for a bit. Almost got it. There we go. Go kill those.
Cheered. X100. Blood for the blood god. Skulls for the skull throne.
Blood for the blood god!
The defenders are slain.
Another one for us. Skarbrand looks like he's having a great time. So now we control all the capture points except for one. See, now look at our momentum. We've got 16% extra melee attack, 8 leadership, and -1 vigor healing, or 1% vigor healing per second on everybody now. And then we get final victory. Let's see. Yeah, I got a couple of unit names I need to do. Do we know the lore behind the Godslayer? We do? Well, I do. There is lore behind the Godslayer. I can't tell you about it yet. It will be revealed at a later date. There's a whole bunch of cool story to it. He's not just dropped randomly into the campaign. There is like a whole narrative to him that you'll get to experience, but I can't talk about it. Other than saying that. Let's sack it. I need some money.
Khorne grants me power. I pause before butchery.
Bloodhounds!
Longest may serve.
Daddy loves fleshhounds.
Serve Khorne or suffer.
Oh wait, no, that's probably gonna be a little too much. Man, my units are really expensive.
Khorne's herald. Acceptable.
Ah, the folly of Malefax. Here's quick question, chat. Anyone in chat know who Malefax is? The folly of Malefax. This is where a very big important thing happened.
Star Destroyer cheered.
Anybody know what happened here?
I know Naya can't talk
In
about
this
it, but I
frigid
want to see your
hellstorm?
reaction. Is it Yuri?
I know you can't talk about it, but I want to see your reaction. Is it Yuri? If it is or isn't, I can't, like I said, I can't tell y'all about it. The brother of Shadowfax? No. So Malefax was a chaos sorcerer who, up here, he accomplished the greatest achievement in his life, who then also probably died immediately, which is why this is the folly of Malefax. Yep, Abarash got it. He freed Kolek Suneater. So Kolek Suneater was imprisoned in a big glacier out here in this wasteland, in this icy hellscape. And Malefax was a wizard who got inspired to set him free. So he summoned a big firestorm, freed Kolek Suneater from his prison, and then promptly died. So, there you go. It's Boris! Okay, we got some unit names. Someone wants these two. I don't think I can fit that. I'll try, though. Oh, no, I can't fit it. There you go. Is there anything fancy about Skarbrand's axes? Both of his axes, Slaughter and Carnage, are bloodthirsters. So both of his axes were very powerful bloodthirsters who Skarbrand overwhelmed and defeated in battle, and he imprisoned them inside these axes, which makes them even scarier. And you can see they have some really nice stats, but most importantly, they give Skarbrand his terrifying passive that for every kill he gets, every single kill he gets, his base weapon damage and armor piercing weapon damage goes up by 1%, all the way up to 100%. So for the first 100 kills you get, Skarbrand gets a lot scarier.
Obliterate all. Destroy.
So Skarbrand is basically 3 bloodthirsters for the price of 1, essentially. That's a way to think of it. Shir Jin, good to see you. Hello. Papa Chaos, good to see you. Hello. If he is the embodiment of rage, would he not hate Khorne and not try to get forgiveness? You could argue it a couple of ways. Skarbrand, depending on which version of the lore you look at his story, he does hate Khorne. But the thing is that ultimately he is a part of Khorne, and even through hating Khorne and fighting against him, all he can do is, like, make Khorne stronger. This game, in order to, like, make Skarbrand kind of fit in the narrative a little more, goes with a slightly more lucid version of him, which is not unprecedented. If you've ever read the Thanquol trilogy, the 3rd book, which is called Thanquol's Doom, has this big moment in the narrative where Thanquol accidentally summons Skarbrand into existence. And when Thanquol summons Skarbrand into existence, it caused some shenanigans. But the thing that's really interesting about that whole situation and experience is that Skarbrand is actually very lucid in the conversation. Like, he's pissed off, he's super angry, and he's very terrifying and just a rage boy, but he is still capable of conversation and taunting and some other stuff. Hey, we got Exalted Bloodletters! So here's your side-by-side comparison. Exalted Bloodletters have Hellblades, so they have the flaming swords, and then they have the runes in their heads. It's the primary difference. And then we got another new unit for the first time. We've got Chaos Spawn of Khorne. They got fiery bits. And they also seem a little bit more uniform in that they're very teethy and furry compared to the others. They look like they're the Beastmen variant of Chaos Spawn with the color shifting and some more light or fiery stuff. All right, let's smash some Warriors of Chaos. I think we're primarily just gonna... Dude, look at this moat of lava. Isn't that slick? And it's in the shape of the 8-pointed star. Only has really 4 points, but you can kind of see how there are gaps here where you enter. That would be the other 4. What would happen if a Dawi slammed a rune into his head? Whose head? The demon's head or their own head? Oh! Wait, what? Interesting. So this army doesn't even have a general. It's literally just kind of like a random horde. That's kind of cool. It just doesn't have a lord. It's literally just kind of its own standalone force. Neat. Furies, I got a job for you. It's a mob. Yeah, I know one of the units of the general, but he's not. There's no like traditional lord. It's like a garrison that's on the attack. So the blood thrones to slow down a little bit. Does Skarbrand have any unique lord mechanics? Yeah, he does. Oh. What do y'all think the increase on rent is to get the flaming staircase up to your secret attic? Okay, they should all be suitably distracted now. Someone asked what unit size I'm playing on. I play on large. Ultra, I've never been a fan of Ultra.
X10. Did Neil Yin and the Godslayer have any quest items?
No. The Godslayer Demon Prince does not have any quest items. He is purely customizable. He has no narrative items that you can get a hold of. Dude's naked. He actually can't even equip items. Actually buff our Furies. You guys head for the center. The Dwarf's Head? If you put a rune in a Dwarf's Head, you're basically just making a Fire Slayer from Age of Sigmar. That's all you're doing. Good. Nice, easy victory. Just what we needed. How's the new campaign map compared to the Vortex map? I like it. It's weird because it's so, like, the way it curves, it takes a lot of the territory you're familiar with from Warhammer 1 and, like, radically changes how big or small it is due to the way the map, like, stretches. So it feels weird for a bit, but once you get used to it, it's quite nice. Who's angrier, Tarux or Skarbrand? Definitely Skarbrand. I would say that Tarux is more like... I would say Tarux is probably more like bloodthirsty. Per se. But, I do think that, I'm having a brain fart. What was I talking about?
I hunger for battle.
Tarux, oh yeah. I would say Tarux is more like bloodthirsty. Like Tarux has like almost a gluttony to him. Along with his like frenzy. Yeah, we're just gonna run around, blow shit up. What race looks like the best in my opinion? I mean, I think they all have really solid merits to them, to be honest. Collect 500 skulls. If I remember my Khorne mechanics properly, we do not need to take these settlements. Just by blowing them up, we will be... Khorne automatically will colonize ruins. we'll send some skulls to the Skull Throne. What are the question mark races? If there is a faction you have not encountered yet on the map, then they will appear as a question mark to you.
The drink of blood.
Okay, let's go kill the Slaanesh boys down here.
Skulls for the Skull Throne.
Never have too many skulls.
Good triumphs. Enemy slaughtered.
See, right now my Blood Host has 50% upkeep reduction, 35% additional campaign movement. Okay, it's got some stuff going to it. Why does Lightning Strike have tears now? Because it was way too overpowered in its original form. So what it does now is that the thing is they made reinforcing harder to do. Because when you reinforce now, A, there's like a big icon showing where you're going to reinforce, and B, there's a timer. So you can see a timer ticking down for how long your reinforcements take to arrive. They don't just immediately show up. So with Lightning Strike, what Lightning Strike does is it makes it where the enemy takes longer to get to the map. And then when you get the level 2 version, it takes them even longer. And then level 3 gives you the actual Lightning Strike mode, in addition to making enemies take forever to get to the map.
So much murder.
Alright, so we now do that automatically. Do I have anything that improves my... Plus 5% chance to automatically colonize ruins in province at... Oh, yes, please. Give me increased chance to spread into ruins. 'Cause that is what I'm kind of relying on right now. Though we're probably going to actually take the Death's Axe Monolith. Maim, kill, destroy, slaughter. Let's start with... we're fighting mostly demons and mortals. Let's start with Maim. Am I sure Skarbrand won't kill the advisor? No, Skarbrand actually wants what the advisor has to offer, so I think Skarbrand will vaguely behave himself. I need to get these guys to probably suicide. Go die in glory. Make yourself useful. Go die to stabilize the economy. How optimistic am I that we'll get a full glow for the combined map? That depends on how release goes. If release goes really, really well, and everybody loves the game, and it sells tons and tons of copies, then I will feel extremely optimistic that we'll get a full globe. At least I would feel very much better about it. But we'll have to wait and see. Wardens, welcome to the stream. How you doing? All right, we're gonna die here, but we're gonna take as many of them with us as we can. Summon some bloodletters. Kill for Khorne, kill for Khorne, kill for Khorne. Into them! A lot of our units are empowered. Surround them! Hack them to pieces! Dude, those blood thrones are getting in work. Just throwing people around. Though the Doom Harvesters are doing very well. We got almost 100 kills. Oh, I love when they vomit lava. Great. Reinforcements! Don't just sit there, get in there. Melee attack buff! Oh my god, we won. Do reinforcements degrade like summons? Well, these aren't actual, these are summons. These are actual summons, not reinforcements. Well, that went well. How will Bloodletters handle higher tier enemies? I mean, they have a very devastating charge and they have really high melee attack and armor piercing. They're pretty good for chewing through armor. And the thing is, they actually get really nightmarish when they're dealing with low tier infantry, because once they get those 60 kills, they get a huge buff to their damage. Because once you hit 60 kills, like, things get spooky. Let's offer them as tribute. I need money. I don't really care if this army dies. Alright, so we know Slaanesh buggered off. I'm gonna do this stance because it's gonna raise my winds of magic. Because we want to, if we get to max magic. Oh, there we go. So if my winds of magic is at 80 or 90, or 80 to 100, I get 4% additional campaign movement and 5% spell resistance on my army. Currently, I'm just neutral, so I don't get anything. I don't get anything, I'm just here. Are there any other bases around here? Where's the Fortress of the Damned? There it is.
Seek victims.
Bro, I'm gonna run through your territory and mess stuff up. I'm sure you don't mind. Oh, they can't replenish. Okay, well. Surely you don't mind. What is the timer in the army? The timer is how long they can go without fighting before they'll start to, like, suffer attrition. Teaspoon of salt, just for you, baby. Just die.
Skulls.
Oh, we still get skulls when we lose. That's nice. Hey, the economy's back.
The harbinger of
Come here, Slaanesh, you big nerd. What do you have? He has Fascination. Choose a unit to deal damage to over time and cause them to rampage. That's a lot of enemies.
Joins the red host.
Can I beat this?
Cursed Sotek spawn.
That's a lot of enemies. I think let's try and catch him out. Because I know he wants to leave to go grab one of these ruins. So I'm gonna go hide in one of these forests. See if we can lure him out. Ah, you big nerd! You fell for it! Oh, look at that! He's seduced by Chaos Furies. Y'all see that? That's why they're in pink. Chaos Furies of Khorne. He's seduced by Furies. Furies, how could you? Don't give in to the thought. Do I think Valkia would respect / like Queek? I think Valkia would be extremely intrigued by Queek, but she would view him as stealing from Khorne. So no, I don't think she would like him very much. Stupid, sexy Slaanesh. Well, that's probably the only unit the AI could afford to take. So this is an ambush battle, and it's just like Three Kingdoms. If the AI makes it to this point, they can escape off the map. We must prevent that. But you know what we got now, chat? We got big boys. Oh, look at these dogs, dude. It looks, I love the variety. Good variety on these models. The Flesh Hounds already. Progo1, welcome to the stream. How you doing? All right, it's time to kill a bunch of Slaanesh boys and punish my treacherous Chaos Furies. Little shits. All right, we're just gonna smash his front line. Skarbrand's gonna take on the Exalted Keeper of Secrets. And then you lads, your job is, Warhounds, your job is to catch any fleeing units.
Prophetum_Nox cheered. X100. Flesh hounds look like good boys.
They are good boys. They're best boys.
We spill their blood. We seize their skulls.
We got a greater demon fight. Oh, they had, that was a synced animation. Y'all see that? They got synced animations for Khorne versus Slaanesh. Oh, look at that. That's so sick. Dude, I want to get Nakari versus Skarbrand. Oh, I love synced animations. They're so fun. Where are my Flesh Hounds? Oh, they're fighting the Furies. Summon reinforcements. Doggos, let's eat some boys. Skarbrand, don't let him get away. He's getting away.
Exiles
You
won.
cowardly shit! Get back here!
Eradicate them. Slaughter.
No! Run! Skarbrand, run! Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here! Ah, he's so fast! How does he move that fast when his hips are swaying so widely? Damn it!
Seek out slaughter.
Kill everything else!
Battle.
No survivors! And those Seekers are gone, dude. At 100 speed, they're out of here. That was easy, except he got away.
A wrathful reaper.
I can't believe the AI actually just, like, pieced out like that. Servant of the Great Horde Rat, dude, they were seduced, man. They were too horny to be thinking. The horny was too strong. If they were rational enough to remember that I was setting an ambush, surely they would have been rational enough not to get seduced in the first place. Why did they rout? These are not demons. These are the mortal units. All of the demons crumbled, but the mortals are fleeing. And the Exalted Demon ran off the edge to escape the ambush.
Does it cheered? X500.
Do Khorne demons even have genitals? Probably not, to be honest. That being said, that has never stopped artists. If the Furies survived this fight, oh, they most certainly didn't. So I'll refund your points, Eldrin. Dosik, thanks so much for the bits, dude. I appreciate that. I can't believe he got away. Let's devour captives. Gonna offer them. Let's devour. Oh, never mind. We got him. Like, he got away, but we also got him at the same time. Yo, we got our. One of the things they did in this game that I think it's probably a good quality of life change, but it still makes me a little sad, is that they pretty much got rid of quest lines. So now, like, whenever you get a quest line, it just shows up. So like you'll get some little some story, and then you just teleport and you do it immediately. There's no like build up to it, which I think for the vast majority of the community is probably a good thing, but for me is a little sad.
I crave bloodshed.
All right, let's clean this place out of this filth. Mick Alexev 12345. Thanks for the hydrate. Just did it. Aquazer, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Also, quick heads up, guys, just so y'all are kind of on the same page as me. We are going to be streaming Total War Warhammer 3 for 3 hours every day until release. Well, no, that's not true. At 3 hours every day until we get to the point where we can stream more than 3 hours every day until release.
Don't mind, there's nothing I hated more as dwarves than to travel all over.
So you will never have to go again without some Total War Warhammer 3 content. Until you have it in your own hands.
X10.
What about Lorebeards? That's on Sunday.
Freed from the Jade Griffin curse.
Volkamar's been freed from the Jade Griffin. Well, I don't know if it's going to be applied retroactively, but yeah. Alright, so we've got a bunch of Slaanesh jerks we need to clear out of this mess. This is a chaos fortress, not a brothel. Please leave the premises. I'm limited to 3 hours? No, I'm limited to 3 hours per day. So do the math. You'll figure out what I'm limited to.
The Exiled One.
The House of Asmodeus? Well, we're about to clear this house out.
Fury leads us on.
Skarbrand just goes straight for the center. You guys, let's go around. You better run, chariots! You better run! Oh, I like the Slaanesh projectiles. I'm gonna send this unit over here. Doggos! Come to me. Oh, Furies are attacking Skarbrand. I'm sure they are regretting that immensely. Where do I need reinforcements? Here. Stay on him. Slaanesh has projectiles in his towers. Everybody has projectiles in their towers. This city is mine. We're about to take this from him. Oh, goody. So much for your towers, you nerd. Come here, Luris. I must ask you a question. Here he comes from downtown! He's like, oh shit! You go around the back. No, 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 no. Go this way. Go this way. Go this way. Bloodhounds! With me!
DD000 donated $5. I haven't been active, but I still lurk. I know you can't say much because of embargo/NDA, but since it's 3 hours a day, what day will I get to see Grandpa now? Hope you are doing better, my dude.
Odd one out. All I can say is soon. Soonish.
X10. Chaos Warriors Khorne.
Chaos Warriors of Khorne win as soon as I can get my hands on them. Can I show Kislev yet? I cannot play as Kislev. I can fight against Kislev. How am I playing Warhammer 3 already? I'm just that important or something. Oh, I gotta go grab some real quick. Give me just a sec, guys. Sorry. Un momento. Un momento. I realized I had not taken my pain pills today, which I can tell because it's like, ooh, something hurts.
Terrorize them into submission.
All right, we're gonna sack it, and then we're gonna occupy it. Costs me a fair amount of skulls, but I need a minor settlement, so I'm just gonna take it.
Murder. Wrath incarnate.
Wrath incarnate. Let's get skulls gained from kills.
A tool of Khorne's wrath.
Yo, there we go! Chaos Warriors of Khorne. Made to order. Alright, I've got some unit names I need to do. Skarbrands. Ups. And one of these guys named Angry Hippo Riders. They kind of do look like hippos. I mean, I think they're more like rhinoceros, but they are very hippo-y. Especially, like, you know, the whole bloodthirst and destroying everything that comes even remotely close to them aspect. Very, very similar to a hippo. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. So when Khorne takes a settlement, you can either build it as a dimensional portal, which gives you demons, or you can build it as a Fortress of Khorne,
Another wretched foul-lizard
which gives you
joins the red host.
different buffs.
Sotek spawn.
So you have to decide if you want a mortal-themed settlement or a demon-themed settlement. Ah, that's pretty cool. Let's see, what's the main difference? So the human one gives you way more growth. And it also gives you control buffs. But the demons gives you 25% cheaper military recruitment buildings in the province, 25% reduced recruitment cost, and +3 local recruitment capacity. So the Warriors building also gives you better corruption. So the Warriors building is better for infrastructure, while the Demon building is better for armies.
The drinker of blood.
Alex Love, how you doing? The great game, Zinch is Ascendant. Lane. Oh, hey, we occupied the Brass Glacier for free. Signed non-aggression with any faction. Oh, interesting. So the minor settlements have to be the warrior buildings, whereas the major settlement can either be a dimensional rift or a bastion. Huh. Curious.
The harbinger of doom.
Alright, let's take the fight this way.
Leave this place. More chattel for Khorne's horde. They have claimed few skulls. Serve Khorne or suffer.
Let's get booking native. Alright, that's acceptably negative.
Murder.
I really want to get to bloodletting. If I can get up to bloodletting, my armies will be a lot cheaper.
I feel nothing but fury.
Can you see the Slaanesh units? Oh, sorry, I should have spent a little time looking at them during the fight. CAS, I'll try and keep that in mind when we go against some of the other armies in the future. Upkeep reduction, spell resistance, campaign movement bonus after raising. Give me that.
We must grow more powerful.
I'm working on it. Okay, I need so much more money. What does this do? Income, increased income. Yes, so give me trophy racks. So we've got a warrior building, which gives us cultists and warriors. The kennels gives us beasts and Gorby's chariots. And then the calefactor gives us demons and chaos spawn. The skull harvester is skull cannons, skull crushers, blood crushers, and then the foundry is soul grinders. Interesting. Let's do a war amphitheater here, because that buffs the money we get from fighting. Then we'll grab that.
I crave blood.
And then so many people have redeemed names for the Flushhounds. The Goodas boys and Gojaras. There you go. Name a Herald of Khorne to Uzul the Skull Taker. Okay, as soon as we get a Herald, I will do that.
The wrathful Reaper. Khorne sends us on. In Khorne's name.
Alright, we'll just do this stance so I can get experience by stabbing my own dudes a bit. Is there anyone we can do non-aggression with?
Dominate.
Not really, at the moment. The game's like, get a non-aggression pact. It's like, with who? We're not trying to kill everybody.
Meet me in battle. I'll tear you apart, as you deserve.
Peace? No peace. Only blood for the blood god. Rigzar, I can't answer that. Most sane mortals would flee rather than face Khorne might, but some suffer the affliction of pride. So it is that a greenskin horde surges toward the camp, their war boss loudly boasting, "These spiky gits ain't so tough!" Unsurprisingly, the spiky gits prove tough indeed. The bounty is plentiful. Free skulls. Do demons take attrition in untainted regions? Yes. Demons do not have a good time if a region is not suitably drenched in corruption. How big is his army? He's got 12 plus big old garrison. Alright, fine, I'll deal with you later. Ah, Nurgle, that's mine. What are the Twisted Towers? Ah, it's a special building to Slaanesh. Blue hiss. Alright, I'm gonna go... No, I'm losing my stupid thing.
March through the agony.
More money! Are there still 10-slot settlements? They exist in places, I think. Oh, because how you doing? You have a blood shrine, Dr. Seuss's edgy phase? Okay. Death Act the Monolith. A frustrated starved legion of demons pound their hooves upon the ground in nightmare synchronicity. A cacophonous, earth-shaking drumbeat that stokes mindless fear in all who hear it. Oh, crap. As more demons join the dread drumming, the hypnotic The hypnotic den strips reason from even the strongest mind. Even you helplessly slaughter several of your own retinue before you regain control. Belatedly, you sense Slaanesh's sadistic hand behind this. I don't have enough money to stop it. So we're going to succumb to the dreams. Oh yeah, I forgot skull piles are a thing. I need to keep an eye out for those.
Skarbrand, slate, Khorne, tear them up.
Oh, come fight me, bro. Are the Norskin dwarfs alive in game 3? Yes. Am I gonna get them bearded skulls? Probably. Lore about the Chaos Wastes. The Chaos Wastes are basically what they are, the bridge between reality, the world's reality, and the realm of chaos. So they are this ever-shifting, nightmarish plane of existence that is basically perpetually caught in this hellscape between these two forces of reality and the realm of chaos, which obviously has a lot of really bad effects. The land is constantly shifting. Sometimes it's even like vaguely alive and has a lot of very unfortunate things going on in it. There are countless unnamed nightmarish terrors that roam about it. Demons can often manifest quite easily in those areas. It's just a nightmarish plane that is your last bastion, your last chance before you will be dunked fully into the hellish nightmare that is the realm of chaos. The Chaos Wastes, a lot of portions of them have kind of shifted as gods have claimed dominion over them. We have like explored a fair amount of them in like the book Tarmacon, which explores the more Nurgle focused regions of the Chaos Wastes. But the Chaos Wastes have a lot of like giant chaos fortresses that were built by the Warriors of Chaos. They have a lot of monoliths where great champions were slain, or they were buried with their epics recorded, stuff like that. So here we got the Warriors of Khorne.
For the dark dogs,
We finally got them.
Chaos Warriors,
And they are angry boys with a lot of armor.
slaves to darkness.
Silver shields with 100 armor. Not bad. Not bad at all.
The gods ask. Skarbrand. Oh!
Do Skaven and Nurgle get along? Clan Pestilence and Nurgle sometimes get along. But there can be rivalries between them that can get kind of out of hand and unpleasant. And generally speaking, while there are a lot of similarities between them, there are also a lot of important differences. It's not like just a strict, because we're kind of the same thing, we're all on the same team. You know, there's a heavy rivalry there. Also, just a significant amount of issues, plus like disagreements about specifics, and overall motives. You know, when Nurgle is unleashing diseases, Nurgle unleashes disease explicitly with the purpose of continuing the cycle of life, death, decay, and rebirth. That is Nurgle's entire focus in reality. That is all he cares about, is continuing and perpetuating that cycle. The Great Horned Rat does not give a damn about that cycle. All the Great Horned Rat cares about is degrading everything to complete and utter ruination. No cycle, just decay and desolation with no new life. It's just an end. A terrible, horrible end. Bro, these guys came on in a terrible spot. There is nowhere for them to go. They're just completely, like, closed in. Perfect. Kill them all!
Giga_Gongrants cheered. X100. When they announced Khorne, I thought warriors would come first and on later tiered enemies. But it seems reversed.
Skarbrand, get your big booty down here. And you guys mop up.
Another wretched foul lizard thing joins the red host. Cursed Sotek spawn.
Chaos Warriors, forward!
Northern barbarian.
Here he comes! If the Great Horned Rat wants to end everything, why did the rat stop the Necroquake? Because that would have resulted in the Great Horned Rat does not wish for the death of the universe. He wishes to basically degrade everything until he is all that's left. If Nagash had succeeded, then he would have also been on the losing end of that. He wants to be, you know, the supreme ultimate being at the absolute height of the hierarchy, the inheritor of all things. Everything will be his, absorbed by him, in a sense. And he will rule over all that other nations claim to have and consider their happy, glorious nonsense. He is the inheritor. He doesn't seek, like, the heat death of the universe. He wants to degenerate the universe until everything is consumed by him.
Blood, skulls, slaughter.
Let's try and get in there. This is gonna be good. Everyone's just having such a great time. We're reaping all sorts of skulls today.
Followers of chaos.
Diamond Magnified cheered. X10. Blood for the blood god. Brought to you by chaos. Remember, eat your cornflakes.
Yeah, don't forget to eat your cornflakes.
Eradicate them on your feet.
Let's kill as many as we can on their way out. I do want him to die. This guy will leave alive, that way he's weak. And we can finish him off the next fight. Am I allowed to do his quest battle? Yeah, we will. I just need to build up a little bit more of an army. Somebody kill him. All right, thank you. Did I see there's the 40k chainsword item? Yes, I did. I've seen the chainsword. Dino Man 95, how you doing? When they announced Khorne, I thought Warriors would come first and later on tier the demons, but it seems reversed. Giga Golgantes, yeah, that pretty much. I'm very curious how they're going to handle the Warriors of Chaos that are God specific. Because there's two big ways they could do it. I think both are fine. I'm just curious to see which one they'll end up going with. Because they could do it where you have Warriors of Chaos that have mono-god themes and mechanics, or you could have mono-god factions or mono-god characters who have Warrior of Chaos theme and mechanics, and they're basically the exact same. There's a very subtle difference between them, but I'm curious which way they're gonna go. We're doing good on skulls, so we'll eat them. Can I catch him? Yes, I can! I would much rather fight them outside. Alright. Give me Claimer of Skulls, and then Rage Incarnate! So instead of Rage Embodied, we get Rage Incarnate, which makes it where instead of a 35-meter area, it's a 55-meter area. Delightful!
My blood rage.
Let's get Maim, and then let's get Slaughter. Will the embargo let you... there's nothing new tomorrow. I can say that much. How long do I have access to the game? Till release. This is the base. This is the game. This is not, to be very clear, this is not like a media build. This is just the base game. Like, this is it. This is like, there will probably be at least one more patch before release. But, like, this is the game. This isn't like some kind of pseudo version. This is the whole thing. I cannot show you everything that's in it, but like everything's in it. Content creators have a lot to chew on. Oh, dude, you have no idea. We shouldn't need that much to kill them. We'll send the dogs to deal with that, and we'll send one unit of blood crushers. Yeah, I do look forward to when all the embargo stuff opens up a bit more, and we're able to just like do whatever. I always hate when it's like super specific stuff because it's just like it just feels like you're in a rat race with all the other content creators. Was it worth the wait, this game? I mean, it's fun. I can't give you anything that's like a review or could be construed as a review. That is a no-no right now. What do I think the Herald to Exalted Greater Demon thing? I think it's a good way to make it where Greater Demons get to feel super duper powerful. Like crazy powerful, but you have to earn them. While still allowing Heralds to have their place in the roster. I think it's a good move. Skarbrand hates embargoes. Can I show the Cultist Mechanics? Yes, I will be recruiting Cultist. Oh, so y'all could see we won the battle, right? So I've wiped out the enemy. I could end it right now and be declared the winner, or I can wait for the reinforcements. I'm gonna wait for the reinforcements because I want to murder them. But the game gives you a choice. Come on down, boys. Actually, let's give him tiny bit more breathing room. That way he doesn't just run entirely off the map too quick. Opicus, well, it depends on what you mean by that. Like, are they fun to use? Like, I could say like something's fun to use, but if you're wanting more like, okay, which unit is the absolute optimal best unit for like XYZ scenario, I am not the best streamer to ask that. That's not really what I do. I would probably go ask like Turin that or Legend of Total War. Not me. That's not something I care about, to be honest. Love that Skarbrand breathes fire. Great. What's my favorite location in the Realm of Chaos? Like, I think as far as, like, mechanics go, I think Slaanesh's realm is, like, by far the most intriguing, because it's a genuine challenge for the player of, like, how badly would you like to have, like, insanely OP rewards that basically, like, bust the game, but they're gonna slow down your victory conditions and give you a permanent debuff versus, like, something of, like, but I think, like, appearance-wise, I think I like Nurgle's realm the most. Tzeentch's realm is a bitch. I'll say that. Like, it's thematic, and it makes sense, but, oh, it's a bitch. Tzeentch's realm is easily the most difficult. Dry Snail, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Why do I have a million Discord messages, chat? Oh. Oh, I don't need this anymore. Leave server. Okay. We will continue to devour captives.
The skulls are on.
This is good. We're farming a lot of wins, so we can keep building up our meter. So we can get Restless Fury, 15% campaign movement and Vanguard deployment. Wrathful Reaper is a big old damage buff. Drinker of Blood gives us healing and melee. Oh! Anarchy of Madness lowers enemy control and grants Khorne corruption. Oh my gosh, I want that Drinker of Blood so bad. Yeah, give me that Drinker of Blood. Oh! Regen! I love regen. Alright, we can just auto-resolve this. Second.
Drink it, then take it. Blood!
And then I want to go... Maybe I should have raised it. Oh well, I'm gonna go here.
Will die.
And let's recruit some more units.
Khorne slays a mind command. Serve Khorne or suffer. Obey only me, Blood Horde.
You haven't seen a heroic victory in 20 hours of watch time? I have gotten a heroic victory in this game, I can tell you that much. Oh. Well. This looks problematic. When can I talk about Kislev? Can't tell you that. Why does my mouse shake like that? Probably because I am shaking my leg, which I do that. So it might be making my... It's probably that when I'm holding my mouse, because I'm shaking my leg, it's shaking. Defs, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. So we've got an Exalted Greater Demon of Khorne standing opposed to us. Jerk, showing off that he can fly, unlike Skarbrand, the big meanie. Alright, so I think our goal is mainly gonna be to hold near the top of the Citadel and just get the biggest tower we can to just shoot him in the face with when he gets up here, because I bet he'll rush ahead of his army. He's got... A lot of his army is pretty slow. We're gonna do our best to kind of hold.
For chaos! For chaos!
Here at the top of the Citadel. Skarbrand can jump and fall with style. I suppose that's true. Alright, we're locked in. Our best case scenario... our best case scenario is that he charges in with his fast stuff early, and we can kill the fast stuff separate from the rest of the army. And then focus on the slow stuff as it gets closer. And we're just going to spend all of our supplies into upgrading this tower. When the full game releases, will we get the Mortal Empires? No. You will get it at some point in the future. Mortal Empires will not be ready at release. It's gonna be way later. Fury Showdown! Oh, they were stupid enough to land on the ground. Dum-dums. Alright, here he comes. We've got a piercing tower right now. We've almost got the bigger one. Charge! Alright, he's fighting us there. We're gonna build a barricade, which will lower his melee attack and speed by a lot. It's almost done. And now the rest of my army just has to hold the line. Let's have the Bloodletters run past him. Run past him, run past him, run past him. Come on, finish building, you piece of garbage. I need to get like this unit off of it. If you're trying to finish building a structure and there's units standing on top of it, it won't be able to finish building. Move your butt! Everybody move this way. Bring him a little this way. Move away. Move away. There it goes. Now it's done. And he's in its area of effect. Perfect. Upgrade the tower!
Chaos Warriors of Khorne! Army of the Dark Gods!
4 seconds. Open fire! So this thing shoots cannon projectiles.
Make claim!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Big booms now.
Slaves to darkness!
Yeah, that debuff is helping a lot. Don't let him get up! Don't let him get up! Bring it down! Bring it down! Yay! It's down! We have a fighting chance! Let's get another barricade over here. That should affect these guys and lower their melee attack. Tower! Open fire! Boom! Alright, now I can focus on trying to recapture some of these objectives. Warhounds, I have a job for y'all. Oh shit. Alright, I think we cleared out this side. Yep, we have. Okay, y'all go this way. Dogs, I want you to go reclaim this post. Go, go, go! Furies.
We might climb.
Whoa, easy on the friendly fire, dude. Okay, we don't need this barricade anymore, so we're gonna break it down to get some supplies back.
Followers of chaos! Die! Followers of chaos!
Furies, let's get up. Ah, dang it, it's out of range. Do I have any more towers nearby? That's not a good angle. And we're getting a lot of degrading troops. Have any other towers that have a good angle on what's going on. Maybe when I get that one up and running, I'll have something. Oof, our general's dying. And there he goes. Almost got a unit of reinforcements, which could help us take this area. Oh, good job, Rally. Get your butts in here.
Northmen, retreat!
Actually, let's fire over there. I'm going to turn this into a barricade.
Army of
because it'll increase their leadership.
Chaos Warriors!
Good work, good work.
Chaos Warriors!
We're making headway.
Dark Gods! Slaves to darkness! On tireless foot!
Oh my god, they're so slow. Oh no, we lost our summoned unit.
Warriors! Yes! Annihilate them!
Come on, Warhounds. Hey, that's something. Does the give me anything great? Not. Nope, nope. Doesn't really give me anything I can work with, to be honest.
For the dark gods!
Unfortunately, I think we're unless the tower manages to save the day, I think we're doomed. Though the tower has a reasonable chance of saving the day, to be honest.
Northmen retreat!
I need y'all in here. I'm not gonna have time to capture any more points.
Slaves to darkness! Yes, conquest!
Rallying troops! Back to the front!
Glorious bloodshed! Fall back! Northern barbarians!
Oh no! Oh! Well, we put up. Is the final tier of the tower worth it? Yeah, it does crazy damage. We put up a good fight. we had no right to deal as much damage as we did. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. We still got a bunch of skulls out of it. We took their general down, so I can go back and deal with him. If Slaanesh has a giant battle with Nurgle, does this empower Khorne? If there is ever violence and blood is being spilled, then Khorne is going to get powered off of it. At least to some extent. Oh, we have a cult. Thanks to high levels of Khornate attrition, I have a cult in Blood Mountain, which I believe has a unique building for us. I want this. I want this thing. Instantly teleport your faction leader to this settlement. That is mighty tempting.
You cannot stand against Khorne.
I think we're gonna mess up all these dudes and then probably go do that.
At last, bloodshed. Skarbrand slayed Khorne.
Oh, do I want a Juggernaut or a Blood Throne for our character? If he gets a Blood Throne... Like, we have a Blood Throne in our army. We'll let chat vote. Mods, can we do a poll? We'll let chat decide.
The Northmen grow restless. My blood fury was unstoppable.
So the question is, do I teleport Skarbrand to Blood Mountain immediately? I might want to wait until this plague dies out. I also need to kind of get the area I'm in under control. But for right now, let's do a Blood Cult hideout for the moment. That'll just keep generating these skulls.
Is unacceptable.
Okay, it looks like Juggernaut's winning pretty handedly, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with that.
Skarbrand, slave Khorne. So many
The Sigma
skulls
Manlings.
for the taking.
There you go.
The drinker of blood. March or die. Replenish our brutal energies. More chattel for Khorne's horde.
Dang, you got rid of our dog building. Sucks.
Glory for the blood god. I crave bloodshed. Serve Khorne or suffer. Blood for Khorne. I hunger for battle. Never
Oh, we get the Axe of Khorne if we win a blood streak of 9. Restless Fury, and let's get Wrathful Reaper.
intensify my blood rage. Wrath incarnate. Murder. The harbinger of doom.
Now I gotta go reclaim this nonsense.
Skulls.
Inquisitor Hammond cheered. X30. What did Skarbrand say when he was riding a train? Jugga jugga choo choo.
Chugga chugga. Settlement receives plague. Gross. We got meat magic on Felix Manflair. You stumble upon an ogre camp. A butcher escapes the slaughter by promising untold power. He slices and stews the intros of his fallen kin, creating a foaming red broth which causes hide to harden muscle to swell. Though useful, all this sorcery offends Khorne, and so the butcher is slain. This character has +8 melee attack and charge bonus for 10 turns. It's so far south to this place. I'm gonna go this way. That way I can at least fight some more on my way down. Nurgle, you stay away from the Bridge of Brass. You hear me? It's my turf. Mine. Okay, we've unlocked a new tech tree. Sacking settlements, income. Skull Throne cost is reduced and we get more Bloodletter summons. +2 Lord Recruit link. Little Brothers War, bonus against Slaanesh. Bonus versus large for Fleshhounds and Warhounds. -25%. Ooh, gosh, some of these are really good. I really like Spoils of Battle. But I also... Oh! I want that banner! I want that banner! Yeah, let's do this. Because this... Oh, this reduces the upkeep for our Blood Hosts. So let's get this next. It also gives us a banner that lets us get regenerating melee units,
More powerful.
which I need.
The wrathful Reaper.
Yeah, if we had had that last, if we had had one additional Bloodletter summon last battle, that would have been nice. I know it's unlikely, but if I do another army, could I name the Lord Destris? Yes. Though, unfortunately, there's someone else ahead of you at the moment. Blood for the Blood Gods, goes for the Skull Throne. Blood for the Blood Gods, goes for the Skull Throne.
I crave bloodshed. I pause before butchery.
I actually like that Skarbrand can enter encampment stance, like, whenever he wants. He doesn't have to, like, be at 50% movement. That's a good way to keep his momentum going. What is this disease? Okay, this disease doesn't hurt us. Okay.
Giga_Gongans cheered. X10. Does Skarbrand need to get the soul of the Khorne demon prince in the story?
From your skull with my bare
Everybody in the story is trying to get Urson for different reasons. Some people are trying to get Urson because they want, or every character wants a different thing from Urson. So like, and that's the, whenever you start their campaigns, it'll be like something of the bear. So for instance, for Skarbrand, his opening cinematic was Skull of the Bear, which is that Skarbrand literally wants Urson's skull.
Freeze Khorne.
Whereas, like, oh, nice, we got a streak of 9 victories. And we got the Axe of Khorne, plus 40% splash attack power. Ooh, it's part of a set, too. Hey, I'll take it. Dude, we need to get a cultist. Like, quick.
The harbinger of doom.
Oh, yeah, I want that.
A tool of Khorne's
Oh, we can offer skulls to the Skull Throne. Okay, we'll do that here in a second.
Cheered. X10. Time to drink water and stretch.
Oh, yeah, thank you. We have alerts for that, but I appreciate it.
Blood Legion has prevailed.
What difficulty is this? Hard.
Wrath incarnate. The wrathful Reaper.
So our streak is still going up. It's good.
The drinker of blood.
I want to go over.
Blood awaits elsewhere. Obey only
Grab another unit.
Blood Horde.
Hey, Peck Stream, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, dude.
Every mortal must die. Murder. Tear them apart.
Hey, free skulls.
Khorne sends us on.
Fortunately, that didn't count as a battle, though, so that's kind of annoying. So we didn't get a battle this turn. That's what the Unholy Manifestation is for! Wait, no, I can't use it? Oh, I had to pick an army. Okay. Aha! Summon an army for me to smash! Must smash! Oh, dude, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm having really fun streaming this game. It's a joy to play. You can use that on enemies too? No, you have to use it on your armies. You summon an army for you to beat up. Which, you know, is pretty good, to be honest. I'm not even gonna bother with my warriors, because they're so damn slow, they're not gonna be able to keep up with Skarbrand.
Dynamo95 cheered. X10. Given him the Lord Skarbrand is not really the leader type anymore after Khorne choked out his personality, I like to imagine that Hero is actually the one directing the troops.
That who is? Oh, the hero? Skarbrand, like, he's more of like a... He's kind of like a force of nature type general. That armies are just sort of drawn to him and follow him around and just everyone just gets caught up in the slaughter. Bro, Bloodletters, you can follow me around all you want. I ain't fighting fair. Fighting fair's for dum-dums. Eddie Doomfo? What kind of demon name is Eddie? I love that he has an animation where he literally just kicks people in the face. It's great.
Blood, skulls, slaughter,
Dynamon95 cheered. X10. Blood for the Blood God Double D.
Oh, yeah. Is Valkia considered a demon princess, or is she still considered to be mortal? Valkia is still mortal. Somehow. She's a heavily mutated mortal. She is not a demon princess. She has never, in any of her iterations, had the access to demonic rules, and Games Workshop has been pretty explicit about that.
the skulls are on Skarbrand, slave Khorne grants me power. Skulls. Very well.
Oh, that extended my movement a little bit. I think I will wait till next turn so I don't get penalized.
Reduce them.
And that's nice, because that means I'm doing attrition damage to him while I'm healing. Because Skarbrand heals no matter what territory he's in, which is awesome.
Praise Khorne.
We'll activate the Skull Throne next turn. The great game, Nurgle is Ascendant. Oh boy. Razor Sack, Nations of Men. Goes to the Skull Throne. Is Valkia kind of like Forsaken? Well, Forsaken is just a heavily mutated human, so yes. She is similar.
Yes, blood.
Alright, I think we can get away with doing Blood for the Blood God this time. My finances.
Frenzy upon the lead, play. Stomp onward.
And we're gonna send... Wow, this army is huge, though. Double skull cannons? 2 bloodthirsters? Good God! The Doom Harvester's got an army? Damn, son! Oh my God! Okay. Wow, apparently all that tech we've been investing in paid off.
You are just a skull to me. That skull belongs to Khorne.
The only way you'll peace treat me, dude, is if you pay me way more money. Though, no, I don't want peace with him because... Oh, wait, no. I guess I'm okay with peace with him because he's just kind of in my way. You're gonna have to pay me more than that, though. That's fine. Plus, I can just break peace treaties. I don't give a shit. I'm playing Khorne. Yes! Reduced upkeep. Infernius down the drain. No realm could be truly considered cleansed of life by merely scourging the surface. In sewers and caverns, the Skaven lurk, always. 8,000 barrels of boiling blood solve the problem neatly. As countless vermin are roasted alive in their foul nests, the land itself becomes a monument to Khorne. Where were we keeping 8,000 barrels of blood, guys? Who was in charge of this operation? I feel like we could use a better management of resources.
Spread slaughter. Pillage.
We're not in his territory yet.
Slaughter. Skarbrand.
Okay, so let's do... Oh, we could do post-battle loot income. I'm gonna do this one, though, because getting another use of Summon from Beyond is just really, really nice.
Khorne's army requires more might.
Well, the good news is we have a lot of income. I need to get growth. Oh. He pulled a tricky on me. He caught me within range of his stuff. Fine, I'll smash your face myself. How does the Godslayer do against greater demons? It depends on how you build the Godslayer. The Godslayer has such a stupid amount of customization that it's very difficult to put into like reasonable explanation about like what he's capable of, because it entirely depends on how you build him. Skarbrand, go ham, dude. We'll have your back.
Dynaman 95 cheered. X10. I like to imagine the blood barrels were stored in a tavern called Not in Vain.
We're called what? Not in Vain? Oh my god. Somehow I don't think Khorne would be for puns. I think Tzeentch would really enjoy puns. Maybe Slaanesh, but I am 100% sure Khorne would hate puns. Like, he would not be about that life. Where you coward? Would Nurgle like puns? Probably. He'd probably be okay with them. Can I upgrade my bloodletters to blood emails? Unfortunately, demons have not reached that impressive level of technology yet. We haven't advanced beyond physical media. We're getting there. We're trying. Updating the realm of chaos is difficult because all of the telecom wires keep mutating into sentient life forms. You know how it is. Oh, he summoned a unit on me. Well, two can play at that game. But dude, Skarbrand is messing him up. Oh, dude, they're just Chaos Warhounds. Don't worry about it.
Chaos Warriors! Conquest! Followers of chaos! Chaos warriors of Khorne! Followers of chaos!
Nuclear achieved. Executed. Can't wait to use Skarbrand with shock.
Skarbrand!
He's messing up that other bloodthirster, though. I'll give him that.
Army of the Dark Gods! Destroy them! Followers of chaos!
Bro, quit friendly firing and kill the bloodthirster. Blood throne, run away! Play dirty, run away! If he's gonna summon units, we'll make him waste it. Okay, and then I want to surround this army and finish them off. We'll let our summons hold off his reinforcements.
Skarbrand! Khorne will be done without mercy!
Okay, one of our units is empowered. That's awesome. Hounds to me!
Chaos warriors! Blood, skulls, slaughter, rage! Towards war!
What race would I put Valkia in? Either Khorne or Warriors of Chaos, depending on how they decide to go with that split. Not that it really matters now, with the fact that you can just recruit armies from, or allies. I imagine they're probably going to make the warriors very buddy-buddy with the demons. So it doesn't really matter where they end up, because you'll just be able to recruit units from the other factions. So, or flesh hounds.
The Exiled One!
How do you unlock further army abilities from your tech tree?
Most brutal bloodthirster! The Blood Fury! Yes!
And he thought he had me cornered. What a fool.
Mercy! Another wretched foulness joins the Red Host.
Hey, Bopermoner, thanks so much for using your Prime sub here. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much, my dude. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome to the stream. And just a reminder, everyone, we will be streaming Total War Warhammer 3 every day from now until release. Every day. So if you're like, man, I love this game and I want to see more of it, then just keep coming back. We will be live every day at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time for Warhammer 3. I will also be streaming other games, like in the rest of the day, but in the mornings we will always be streaming Total War Warhammer 3. Azok, thanks so much for your Prime sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thanks for the stretch. Chat, make sure you stretch. My back.
The Wrathful Reaper.
Run down everything we can.
Another
Penguin
wretched
Ninjas,
foul
thanks so
thing
much for the
joins
Prime
red
sub.
host.
I really appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Cursed Sotek spawn.
Thanks for the bits, Dino Man. Rip Blood Crushers.
Dynamo
Yeah, we lost
95
some.
Cheered. X10. R.I.P. Blood Crushers.
They fought nobly. Thanks for the hydrate. What's an obscure Papa Nurgle fact? An obscure fact about Papa Nurgle. I would probably say...
I serve in damnation. Skarbrand slaved Khorne.
That's a toughie.
Khorne grants me power.
What locus do I want? Locus of Abjuration is spell resistance. Locus of Fury is charge bonus and damage. Locus of Wrath is just melee attack. I think I'll take the melee attack. So I think we're probably going to get another herald for this army.
Another wretched foul lizard thing joins the red host.
Dynamite, thanks so much for gifting a
Cursed
sub. I really
Sotek
appreciate that. Thank you.
spawn.
Probably my favorite thing about Nurgle that is not necessarily the most common knowledge about him.
Skarbrand slaved
Oh, you're not getting away.
another wretched foul lizard thing joins the red host.
Oh, 10% ward save armor?
Sotek spawn.
Yo, I'll take that.
Pause before butchery.
The weird plate. Ah, man.
Unrest laments.
That is such a good question, chat.
Corpses. The enemy toys. Land. I crave bloodshed.
Oh, yo, we're at bloodletting. Oh, nice. 70 growth to all provinces? Holy shit, dude.
Inquisitor Hammond cheered. X30. What did the corn husk say to the bacon? I am wrapped in carne.
Ugh. I'm wrapped in carny.
The drinker of blood. Tear them. Their skull.
Alright, I would have to say probably the most interesting thing about Nurgle that not everybody knows. Like if you're knowledgeable on Nurgle, you'll be aware of it. But for people that don't know Nurgle, it can be of a bit of a sinister, spooky thing about him. Is that Nurgle has something called Nurgle has something called a Pox Fulcrum. And a Warbear, thanks so much for gifting a sub. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thanks for the hype train, guys. I really appreciate the support, you dudes. It is very, very generous of you all. Thank you very much. Rotten Course, welcome to the stream. So the Pox Fulcrum is that Nurgle has a very, very special creature under his employ. It appears to be a demon, but in reality it is not a demon, it is something else. But the Pox Fulcrum is this creature that Nurgle has given a very, very powerful blessing to, which is that the creature can heal from anything, no matter what is done to it, no matter how badly it is hurt or wounded or what kind of like horrible diseases it suffers, no matter what, it cannot die. And it will regenerate back to complete full health. Critical Mass, thanks so much for gifting a sub. Thank you very, very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. So the Pax Fulcrum has this blessing, and you may be wondering, why would Nurgle create something that is like truly, utterly immortal and can heal from any wound? Well, the reason is that the Pax Fulcrum is basically Nurgle's testing ground. So whenever Nurgle creates a new disease, what he will do is he'll go to the Pax Fulcrum and basically force feed it this new slop he's created, this new disease. And then he will sit and watch to see what effects this disease has on the Pax Fulcrum. And the Pax Fulcrum will feel every single symptom. So it'll get like, you know, it'll get weeping sores and terrible life-altering diarrhea, and its chest will like explode after it fills with gases. It'll get hemorrhaging, it'll have aneurysms. Whatever effect Nurgle's new contagion has, this creature will suffer. However, and then Nurgle just observes it, and like he'll kind of make some notes about if he's happy or disappointed with the effect it ends up having, and then he'll start making adjustments. Now the Pax Fulcrum exists, just like most things when it comes to chaos, exists in all versions of the setting, in that all of the demons you know and love, and the Chaos Gods, and a lot of the realm of chaos itself, and various aspects of their lore exist in 40k and fantasy equally. So like pretty much like every fantasy character exists in 40k and vice versa when it comes to demons. There are subtle differences between them. They're not the exact same. They'll have like maybe they'll have different motivations, or they have different personalities, or they have different histories, but the same characters functionally exist, and the Pax Fulcrum falls under this as well. In 40k, the Pax Fulcrum is Aisha, I believe, but in fantasy, it's actually Shalia, the human goddess of healing. And the thing is that Shalia, as the Pax Fulcrum, she suffers immensely as, you know, being the test for Nurgle's diseases. However, she is able to also use this situation to her advantage. And the way she does this is that she actually, while she is being infected with these horrible diseases, she will also, when Nurgle is distracted, use opportunities to basically whisper into the mortal realms, or reality, how to combat these diseases. So she inspires her healers and doctors and other people who stand against Nurgle and do everything in their power to fight against him. She gives them the inspiration by basically whispering to them in their dreams or what have you, how to fight these contagions, how to cure these diseases. So Nurgle kind of actually has his worst enemy right there in his house without realizing how active she is in attempting to supplant his desires.
Not sure which faction to play first. I've been playing Aegis for years, but I'm building plague bearers as we speak.
Megalzev, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you joining the stream, by the way. Warbear, thank you for all the bits, dude. Super pumped for next month. Not sure which faction to play first. Dude, you're telling me. I've been playing Ogres for years, but I'm building Plague Bears as we speak. It's genuinely one of the hardest decisions, I think, to be made in this day and age for a Warhammer Fantasy fan, or just a Warhammer fan, is what faction do I play first in this game? Because there's so many options, and they're all really, really good. I would argue equally good. Alright. I control all of these points. Gotta find an opening to the center.
The drinker of blood.
Okay, we're gonna send both of these units to claim this objective. So I stop getting shot.
I must.
Alright, we own this point, so let's keep advancing to the center.
My duty.
Third general. Oh, they have two generals.
For Khorne. So be it.
Do I know when the blood pack will come? No, but it's usually pretty quick after release. It is very, very rare that it takes it's usually pretty fast around the corner.
Blood, skulls, slaughter. Army of the dark gods. Strength of skulls.
Ooh, whoops, crap. Here, doggies. Actually, go this way.
Bodies of Khorne. The defenders are slain.
I am excited for the blood pack, especially for playing Khorne. Playing Khorne without blood flying everywhere is weird. If Nurgle could make a sickness that instantly infected every life and kills it, would he use it to end all life? No. No. Nurgle does not desire the end of all life. Nurgle desires to take the cycle of life, death, decay, and rebirth to its absolute extreme. Now, if Nurgle could unleash a contagion that would kill everything, but their bodies all start to rot and decompose and they give birth to new life, and it like changes the way the world looks and acts, but Khorne seeds it with like brand new lives and entities and creatures, well then yeah, that he would do. Yay, we finally got a province. Took long enough.
Skarbrand, slave Khorne. More strength, more rage, murder.
Alright, we can finally get a commandment. What are our options?
Is unacceptable.
Destroy. Minus 10 construction cost for all buildings, plus 5 income, plus 1 melee attack to, plus 1% melee attack to all armies. Maim! Controls, lower, reduce enemy movement in my province, decrease chance of plague spreading. Kill! Plus 1 recruit rank, plus 1 local capacity. Foster cults! I think for now we're gonna do destroy.
Skulls.
Look at that maxed out meter. Beautiful. I'm gonna combine my two items here. Oh, we got the Armor of Fortune. Okay, I'll put that on.
Harbinger of doom.
Dynamon95 cheered. X10. I wonder if Nurgle hates viruses and prions because unlike bacteria, fungi, protists etc. they aren't technically alive, as they can't reproduce on their own.
I think Nurgle would be fine with them as long as they served his purposes of seeding the world with corpses so that unwholesome life can grow from those corpses. As long as that main objective is being fulfilled, he doesn't tend to worry too much about the details. What's the maxed out meter behind me? This thing? That's this. My bloodletting meter. So the more fights I get in, the more buffs I get. So because I'm maxed out, you can see that my global recruitment time duration is -2, giving 6 Khorne corruption wherever I am, 4% casualty replenishment to all armies, 70 growth to all provinces, and -20% upkeep for this thing. Oh. You're probably like, what are you talking about? Hold on. There you go. Now you can see it. There's the meter. It was behind my head. So, there. Now you can see it. I'll just leave that on the screen for a hot second so you can kind of read it. And then, okay. Now I'm back. I didn't realize my head was blocking your view. I apologize. I think we got one more turn until we have siege towers on our blood army. Well, I think Krell back to Khorne. I don't think he'd want that. Oh, we got a event for Skarbrand. Your champion has resoundingly proven themselves in battle. All they need now is to carve a great scar into their own flesh, and Karnath shall reward their loyalty.
For the first time, so this is very much on theme.
Oh, correct. I love Road of Skulls. It's a great book. So I could scar my body. The ruined flesh atop their fiendish heart will grow 9 unbreakable as it knits, which gives us 10 melee defense. Or we could do Scar the Faced. Have your follower render themselves so horrific to gaze upon that every enemy will lose their bow in terror. Lower enemy leadership by 6. I want to be the best fighter I can be, so I'm going to do Scar the Body. That's awesome. I love that you can get traits for just, like, fighting a bunch.
Another wretched foul-lizard thing joins the red host. Cursed Sotek spawn.
Yeah, I've got Nakari on the... let's do this thing. Where's my cult? It's about time. We're going to destroy our cult building and then use it to summon Skarbrand to that settlement. We're gonna teleport Skarbrand so he can show up there and just destroy everything. You like the sound of loosening bowels? There's definitely a very popular meme around that particular noise. Yes, we will. Yeah, we will conquer this settlement so that it can start inhabiting. We can start inhabiting ruins. Has Skarbrand ever been branded by scars? He has scarred himself up pretty heavily. Not to mention been chewed up a bunch in battle. Thanks so much for the Prime sub. Thauden Tarktikin.
X10.
I apologize if I butchered that. Yeah, we're about to pull Thankful, yeah. So these are the Khornate Towers. They are drawn forth on a wave of skulls and are very fiery, big things. We're just gonna go in right here and just smash everything out of our way. So this is a true chaos fortress. So it's got walls, it's got spooky towers, it's full of chaos portals, and it all builds up to this big thing here. I think this is actually I don't know if this is a major settlement or a minor settlement with walls. Oh, I think this is a major settlement because the true heart of the city is back there. So this is the heart of the city. Yeah, this is a major settlement. This is a key building, which gives him some buffs. And then let's check out the new units we've acquired. So we've, of course, got Bloodthirsters. Oh, what a pretty boy he is. Oh, man, I love that axe. That is a man's axe right there. And of course, that flying toggle is so nice. And he's belching a little fire. He's ready for battle. Meanwhile, we've got skull cannons! Motorcycles with guns. But still my American heart. Oh, and here's our super unit.
Inquisitor Hammond Shield,
Actually.
X50. So I was doing some extracurricular reading into Greek stories. Sotek, you think you have it bad with fantasy's continuity? Nearly every mother abandons her child on top of a mountain and then killing herself later in life because the hero died or got turned.
Yeah, trust me, I'm well aware of Greek mythology and its shenanigans, as well as numerous retcons and people who translate it, interpreting things either weirdly or incorrectly, whatever you want to call it.
Yes. Bloodluster
Forward! He's shooting hell cannons! So those are the tower projectiles for an upgraded Chaos Fort, which is spooky.
For the throne, I will. For the throne.
Open the gates! Skull cannons, let's ride! Vroom vroom, baby! Okay, let's hold the ammo for a minute, dudes. They do not have a lot of ammo, though. But they do replenish their ammo by fighting in close combat. So skull cannons can have infinite ammo. You just have to be in close combat to generate it. Fun fact.
The Skull Taker's decree.
The Skull Taker's decree. Ooh, we're talking about Uzul, are we?
If Khorne commands.
Furies, I got work for you.
The Skull Taker's decree.
I want one of the blood shrines to go capture. Take the chaos spawn with you. I want those towers offline! Skull cannons, come here.
I will.
Destroy that tower. Is the Skull Cannon a Chaos Dwarf invention? No. It's a demonic engine that's made in Khorne's own foundries. Oh. Okay. You just tried to hold me at the walls. That's fair. We lost all of our Furies, but that's fine. Furies are dime a dozen. Thanks out. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? When the Chaos Gods were created, did this only affect this world, or were they also present in the past worlds of the old ones? From what we can tell, the Dark God... What is written in Warhammer literature, the Dark Gods only popped up with the Warhammer planet. That was when they were born. They were born around it. They were not... they did not truly exist as entities before it. Nice! That is perfect. And you can't heal, so just get moving. Can I... No, I can't march. We'll just go out. You're healing.
The Tome of Fates calls to me, foretelling of a way to elude the Maelstrom and enter the realm of chaos. The dying god will roar again. We must...
The drink of blood.
Wow! 30 skulls per turn and 15% or up to 15% additional income from this building? Damn, son. It's not what we want to start, though. And none of these buildings give me growth. It's interesting that growth with Khorne seems purely to purely come from his armies. Let's go this way. And then here we're going to build the Blood Cult Arena, which next turn will summon Skarbrand. I'm gonna get this because I need cultists. I need cultists to start running around and get stuff done. Alright, so we will do the quest battle. The Lucent Maze. Within the Lucent Maze are 9,999 reality-distorting equations scrawled on its many walls. Mortal looking for answers may find them here. Hey, who here is an engineer? Does this remind you? Or did anyone here take biochem? Does this remind you of anything? Alright, so we will get our axes and then go into the realm of chaos and continue to expand next time. Thank you all so much for joining me today, chat. I hope you had a great day and enjoyed the game. Unfortunately, that's our 3 hours. We're out of time for today. So we're going to be wrapping up for Total War Warhammer 3. However, I am not done streaming today. I am going to go get lunch. After I go get lunch, I am going to come home, and I think we're going to continue our Elspeth von Draken mod campaign for Warhammer 2. So, if that sounds interesting to you, then feel free to come back and join us when you see me pop back up online. Be sure to follow if you haven't already, and if you had fun and want to be a part of our community. We also have a Discord community you can join where I occasionally pop up and do some nonsense, and there's a lot of fun things going on there. And we're trying to kind of ramp it up and do some new things with it. So if you'd be interested in joining our Discord community, you just type in !Discord, and there's a link that you all can join. But I hope you all have a great day. I suspect that... I wonder how much... Oh, no, he's still going. Well, you know what? We're not done with Skarbrand yet, are we, chat? Because I'm going to send y'all to another Khorne stream. So you know the drill. Blood for the Blood God. There's your raid message. I'm sending y'all off to go watch some more Total War Warhammer 3. So give Arkard my best. Tell him I said hello. I hope you all have a lovely day. Feel free to join up on the raid if you want to earn some free channel points, and also, you know, watch some more Total War Warhammer 3. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back later today for some Total War Warhammer 2. If you're interested in joining me for that, then I'll see you then. If not, I'll see you tomorrow for we'll be continuing our Skarbrand campaign. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.